everyone, and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts Character Files. Today, we are reading Axel, Lee's character file. And let's get started, because I believe I'm going to have to do this real fucking early. He was in Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 58 by 2 days, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, and Kingdom Hearts 3. So, the capricious flurry of dancing flames, who becomes a new Keyblade wielder due to his friendship with Roxas. He is organization member 8. He uses chekrams in the organization, and his attribute is flames. And he uses a Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3. He was in Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories, Days, Kingdom Hearts 2, Recoded, Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Remind. Alright, and now let's get to his story. Axel's story. I will not forget you. You'll need to follow your memories. Trust what you remember and seek what you forgot. Then you will find someone very special. Our most precious memories lie so deep within our hearts that they're out of reach. This yours? I picked up an odd-shaped sword made of wood. Now I know that the wood sword was probably made to look like a Keyblade, but then I didn't know anything about Keyblades, so I had no idea. Lee, we don't have time for this. Nearby, Issa nagged me to hurry up. Lighten up, Issa. It'll only take a sec. Sorry, my brain's not working. You've really been the kind of guy with no flexibility and no sense of fun since way back then, huh? You still play with toy swords? That's cute. After handing it to the golden-haired kid, who seemed to be its owner, I took out my discs. Now this right here, ta-da, what do you think? These bright red discs were my favorite. Not a whole lot. You're just jealous I'm Lee. You're just jealous. I'm Lee. I quickly retorted, then bent at the waist, pointing to my own head, bringing my face closer to his all at once. Got it memorized? What's your name? Ventus. Okay, Ventus, let's fight. That was when we first met. In the end, I lost. I mean, if I think about it objectively, there's no way I could have beaten a Keyblade wielder back then. Excuse me. I'll see you when I see you. After all, we're friends now. Got it memorized? Or get it memorized. There we go. And then we parted ways. Issa spoke to me in an exasperated tone. What is it with you and picking stray picking up stray puppies. I want everybody I met to remember me. Inside people's memories, I can live forever. A weary smile appears on Issa's face. I know I won't forget you. Believe me. I try all the time. Sorry, that's on the next page. And we are on the right side. Back then, we didn't know that things could disappear from our memories. Memories are vague, and sometimes they're rewritten. Since then, I haven't seen Ventus even once. The setting sun was red again today. When my daily training was done, I always watched the sunset from top of a hill in the secret forest. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest. Like I asked, know-it-all. I remember telling Roxas this back then, at the top of the clock tower, on day 255. But I just know there was something else important to me back then. I can't remember what. I know I need to remember something, but I don't know what that something is. The setting sun stung my eyes. Lately, I had been just a bit of a crybaby. Could it be because the upside down tears had disappeared from my face? Hey, Axel. I turned my head at the voice calling me from behind. Kyrie was standing there, in new clothes. Cut your hair too. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna try yours on? I don't know. Maybe later. After answering, I gazed at the sunset again. But you always wear the same thing. It was true. I've been wearing this black cloak for a long time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is how you pick me out of a crowd, and I make myself easy to remember. How thoughtful. Nah, not really. Kyrie's comment made me embarrassed, just a bit. She sat down next to me and watched the sunset. Our training's almost finished. Yeah. Somewhere inside me is nominee. If we can free Roxas, we can free her too. I guess so. After that, we talked about all kinds of things. I even talked to her about Ventus. I never told anyone about him before. I was afraid if I did tell someone, I'd never see them again, just like Ventus. So, I told no one. Oh yeah, he's got you very memorized. Kyrie jokingly mimicked my favorite pose. It made me laugh. Now that we're going back, I'm worried about everything. Well, you don't have to worry alone anymore, Axel. The sun continued to set, just like back then. Alright, and now for Axel's Keyblade, Flame Liberator. The Keyblade that Lee made appear. Everyone around him is surprised that he became a Keyblade wielder so quickly. It's clear that the design of the Flame Liberator takes after the weapons he used when he was Axel, the Eternal Flames. Alright, so he has like different parts of himself in this one. God damn it. Alright. The organization's number 8, who manipulated flames and used chakrams. Axel's distinctive features are his red hair and the marks under his eyes. And his favorite phrase is, "Got it memorized?" He takes some inexplicable and conspicuous actions, such as giving advice to Sora and letting Nominate go. Jesus Christ, my brain is just not working. Alright, so Axel is thought to be an elusive character because he prioritizes his own interest over the goals of the organization. He begins to act on his own because he wants to see his best friend Roxas, and he ends up being pursued by the organization. Axel collides with Sayax to work toward a certain goal, but after becoming his best friends with Roxas and Shion, he feels like he has a heart, and he's torn between friendship and duty. Alright. So this is Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, and Kingdom Hearts 3 Axel Lee. Let's see. In Birth by Sleep, he only appears in the secret ending. That's a fucking lie. Because when you're playing as Ventus in the story, he is actually one of the ones you meet during the story. So, not only in the secret ending. Sam? What are you doing? Sorry, there's a cat. In Coded, he only appears as an illusion. And in Recoded, he only appears in secret ending of Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix. Alright. In Recoded, Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, he appears in his human form, Lee, but he starts calling himself Axel. Alright. So, let's start with the Birth by Sleep one. Young Lee, when he lived in Radiant Garden. He's cheerful and friendly, and sometimes his friend Issa, Sayax, chides him about it. He calls out to Ventus, who's by himself, and the two become friends. In Kingdom Hearts 3 Dream Drop Distance, Axel changes from a nobody back into a human. Still wearing his black cloak, he travels through corridors of darkness to help Sora, King Mickey, and others. In an unexpected move, he begins training to become a Keyblade wielder. And in Kingdom Hearts 3, alongside Kairi, Axel works hard in his training as a Keyblade wielder in this secret forest. He's able to reunite with Roxas and Xion. Roxas, Xion, and Issa. But the black-haired girl he met as a boy also weighs on his mind. The black-haired girl. I'm trying to think. Because it wasn't Xion. He met Xion when it was the 58 by 2 days. I believe. Alright, so this is Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories, 358 by 2 days, and Kingdom Hearts 2. You're just jealous. I'm Lee. Got it memorized? Lee is on his way to the castle with Issa when he meets Ventus, and the two become friends. When Issa chides him, Lee says he wants everyone he meets to remember him. Alright, this is Chain of Memories. After he begins an apprenticeship under Ansem the Wise, he soon becomes a nobody and joins the organization as Axel. As you passed... Oh, and you passed. Congratulations, Sora. Axel gives Sora his approval, saying he's ready to take on Castle Oblivion, and leaves him with a profound warning that when he's sleeping, memories awaken, and he may no longer be who he is now. Excuse me. He heads to Castle Oblivion as a spy for the organization. He gets closer to Marluxia and the others, plotting a revolt, and gathers information. That was also during 358 by 2 days. Speaking of which, it is that game now. Maybe that right there is what makes you guys so the most unique in the organization. Axel becomes good friends with Roxas and Xion, and they pass the time after missions by eating ice cream, watching the sunset, and talking. They share secrets with each other and deepen their friendship even more. That's not true. I would. Axel tries to stop Roxas from leaving the organization, but his words don't get through to his friend behind Roxas, who says no one will miss him if he disappears. Axel mutters to himself, "That's not true. I would." That's the words he said. Alright. Let's meet again next life. Axel fails to persuade Roxas, who has no memory, to return to the organization with him, and he receives orders to eliminate his friend. However, Roxas regains his memories and defeats Axel. who promises they'll meet again. Although he kidnaps Kyrie while acting alone, she escapes, and he later learns that Syax has caught her. He was the only one I liked. Axel fights alongside Sora and the others when they're at a loss in the darkness, and he puts his entire being into an attack that irradiates the dusks. As he fades away, he asks Sora to apologize to Kyrie and tells him about Roxas. Alright, and this is the last page. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Dream Drop Distance, and Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. He reunites with Roxas inside his consciousness. He and Roxas tell each other to take care, and he sheds a single tear. You know what? I'll bring him back myself. Axel awakens as a human along with Alias, and others in Radiant Garden, where they had originally become nobodies. In order to find his friend, who isn't there, Lee shifts his attention to a corridor of darkness. Fine, let's jump right in. Yen Sid, who senses an impending crisis from the resurrection of Xehanort, offers Lee a way to become a Keyblade wielder after he helps King Mickey and the others. Lee decides to do it. Lee rescues Sora after the boy is captured by and nearly uses a vessel for Master Xehanort. Just 1 second, everyone. Sorry everyone, I don't normally stop, but my son has decided he wanted to kick the wall and wake up my husband, so That's where I am. Alright. Call me Axel from now on. In the midst of a conversation with Kyrie, Lee keeps saying sorry, like it's his new favorite word. And she tells him to stop apologizing. In response, Lee tells her to call him Axel from now on. Yeah. I'm even dragging you home. As Axel thinks about Roxas and the place full of memories for him, Syx appears suddenly. After the reminiscence, Axel tells his friend, who now has a different goal, that he's gonna clobber him. Would you get lost? I'll clobber you tomorrow. Sorry, boss. No one acts as Axel. Axel and Xion have taken serious injuries from Xemnas when the restored Roxas saves them from danger. Xion gently holds back Axel, who wants to fight Syx alongside his friend. Yeah, when it comes to Keyblades, you're the old hands. Sorry. It's the foundation. It's the foundation of the bond we share. Due to the attacks from the three, the Resistance Sigil key flies out of Xemnas and returns to them. It's just a mark that is lost when Xemnas disappears. But it's an important connection between Axel and the others. Yeah. That's the mark Xemnas gave us. It's what connected us from the start. Where are Sora and Kyrie? After the battle is over, Axel realizes that Sora and Kyrie aren't there. With a smile, Riku replies that as long as they're together, they'll be alright. And Axel smiles back. Axel and Roxas, who are watching the sunset in their usual spot, are joined by Xion, Isa, and others. And that is the end. So, this next time, it is, we're doing 3 character files. So it'll be Xion, Jiminy Cricket, and Chip and Dale. And that is 4 pages. And then after that, we have single pages of different characters. And then, yeah. So, it'll be 2 single pages after Chip and Dale, and then Nominee. So, yeah. We have a lot of single character files. But that is it. So, tomorrow will be a special day of Nominee, Jiminy Cricket, and Chip and Dale. After that, it will be who the fuck will it be? It was Merlin, Ansem the Wise, and Nominee, and that's another 4 pages. And then it's 3 former organization members. So, that will be very nice. And then after those 3 organization members is the villains chapter, I believe. We've gone through several pages. Like, a lot of different pages. And as you can see, I have I have my own book, which is nice. So, what was it? It'll be chapter 2, The Real Organization 13 and the Forces of Darkness. So, that will be chapter 2, and that is from page 68 to 111. So, almost a whole another 60 pages. But, yeah, that will be it for the next ones. I don't believe I've gotten the last pages that I need for after she on Jiminy Cricket and Chip and Dale, but I will set that up as soon as possible. But thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you all joining. I'm gonna post this and start getting things ready because my son is having a visitor today. So, thank you guys so much for letting me read to you. Love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Peace.